So today's blog entry is going to be a video blog, and I'll just go over our garden and everybody can see how everything's doing. Here we have some radicchio that's been growing. It's actually been doing pretty nicely. I've been cutting it, just the leaves, so that way it has a chance of coming back. I don't pull the whole thing out. That's Pippin. Say hi, Pip. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. How are you? Let's walk over to the butternut squash. Come on. And here is the butternut squash. That's looking really nice. Look at this. And then we have squashes right here. Come on, guys. Say hi. So it's nice to see that. Let's see if we have any more little buds growing. Not yet, but we do have some pretty flowers here. So that should be great. Oh, and we have, actually goes over to that side as well. Moving over to that side, let's start from here. Here we have some oregano with all the little white flowers. This is a rogue squash, not really sure. It came from the compost, what it used to be right here. And then here is some chocolate mint that came from someone else's yard. Beautiful chives here as well, growing like crazy. Here's some lemongrass. We have actually another batch of lemongrass that's in the ground that when you see it will just look amazing. And then back here is the patch with the collards and the Swiss chard. And I mean, these are just looking really, really great. And here's one of the rogue tomatoes. Not sure if there's anything on this guy. And we have another rogue tomato where that stick is, but it's looking a little peaked. And then here are the large collards. And of course the sunflowers are kind of starting to go down a little. So here is our tomatoes, or our tomatoes. These are all the yellow ones, the lemon boys. So, and then the morning glory. Morning glory everywhere, of course. That just gets yanked. And more tomatoes. There's 3 plants here. This whole conglomeration of 3 plants. And then we have a rogue pear from last year. So I'm really happy about that because I just love those rogues. The asparagus getting obnoxiously large. Here, craziness. It's like a jungle here, but this is part of, if you can see here, all of this right here, this is the part of that rogue tomato. So it's one of those viney things that just keeps growing out, and you can see it continues on over to this side. What's nice about that tomato is that it doesn't need a lot of space. It kind of finds its space. And back here, we have more tomatoes. More tomatoes. And what's nice about the collards is these dried up pods, these can be used for seeds. See, like for instance, this one. You open it up, whoop, see, collard seeds. So that's actually really nice. So back here, we have some Romas that are just, they're not doing so great. Sunflowers. Yeah, unfortunately, these guys didn't do so well. This one seems to be doing okay, but I don't think it's produced any tomatoes. Although, there's a tomato right back here, so these guys need to ripen. Ah, those damn morning glories, as you can see all over the asparagus. We got radishes. Radishes are big. Radishes are growing. Turnips, look at this one. Turnips here. More. Oh, look! Here are some beets. Wow! I figured these guys were gone. You can see right here, there's a little beet. And then, what are these? These must be from the radishes. That'll be interesting to pop open and see what's inside. Let's do that right now. Because once those dry out, unfortunately, I can't hold 4 things in my hand at the same time. So we'll have to come back to that one. And this is the lemongrass that's in the ground. That looks amazing. It's beautiful. It's doing so well. It's just amazing. Unfortunately, the same can't be said from our round squash. This is the remnants of it. Didn't make it this summer. We do have a cucumber that's fighting to stay alive, although this is pretty much all that's left of him, and he's kind of strangling our foot-long beans, which is kind of neat to have. Let's see, do we have any more? These are the Kentucky Wonder Beans. It's a beautiful plant, but we don't really have a lot of green beans coming out of it. Very interesting. And there's another one over there. I definitely love this though. I love this creeping up on the trellis. I think it's very pretty. We have something else creeping around. Oh boy. And then here are this is one of those rogue sunflowers. It's always nice to have. Here's a pepper. Is it pepper or tomato? I don't know. Here's a pepper, or maybe not. Could be. Here's definitely a pepper that we planted from seed. Oh, and we have little peppers. Tomato also from seed. And then back there, right there, is another pepper from seed. So those are nice. And then we have our bigger tomatoes. We have what was originally labeled as a yellow, but by the color here, we can see that it's actually a red tomato, so it's probably our Brandywine. And then over here, we have another yellow one that, it's kind of hanging by the seat of its pants here. Dried out because of the weather, but what can you do? It's been a rough summer for these guys. But overall, I think things are looking lovely. Like I said, the lemongrass just is amazing. And then having the rogue tomato and the asparagus is very exciting, especially since it's these little pears, which I love. And then having all these, looks like hopefully September, October, we'll be hopefully having tomatoes as long as it doesn't get too chilly, although the weather is starting to break. And then, of course, our greens, which, God, they just keep coming back. I'm so happy. I think over here we might put in some lettuce or kale now that it's getting a little cooler. And then also, perhaps maybe over here a row somewhere in this area here, since there's definitely, we could clear out the squash and the cucumbers and definitely plant some more greens. So we'll see what this winter garden brings us. Anyway, thanks for watching.